What about the apes?
It kinda looks like pants. Yeah, it's pants.
Hey, it's just barely still the first week of the month, and that means it's time for Stories Behind the Pants.
Stories Behind the Pants.
So Stories Behind the Pants, if you don't remember or you've never seen it, is where I take a Dr. Pants song and I record a new acoustically based version of it specifically for YouTube, and I make a little video for it, and I tell you a little bit about what went into writing the song. Okay, so this is Maria. Maria, man, this is one of those songs that I was actually really excited about doing a Stories Behind the Pants about, because I feel like it might be easy to misunderstand it in some way. If you detect a spiritual bent to the song, you would not be incorrect, but I just want to make sure that everybody's clear on sort of what I mean or where I'm coming from. A number of years ago, KC was in a production of The Sound of Music with Lyric Theater here in Oklahoma City. And she was a nun. She was just like, you know, nun number 14 or something like that. But I went to see the production, and I really sort of had a legitimately musical and spiritual experience that night watching that production of that show. I don't know why. I don't know why it affected me in a greater way than, say, you know, the film version of The Sound of Music, or I've seen at least one other stage version. This particular night was just, it was a lightning rod night for me, and I don't know why. And the idea of Maria in my song, the song I wanted to write, representing music itself, was what sort of occurred to me. And I just wanted to tap into the fact that music is a sacred thing for so many people in any number of spiritual traditions, not just Christianity or whatever. Or for people without a spiritual tradition, it is still a sacred thing, and it may even be the closest they get to a spiritual tradition or religion. There are people out there, many musicians, who say that music is their religion, and I think that there is good reason for that in terms of the way that we experience it and the way it taps into something that is greater than us, regardless of what you think that thing is. There's no question that music is a conduit for things that are beyond our own understanding or are beyond our own level of consciousness, I would say. And that's part of what happened to me there that night, I think, in the theater, was that I got brought up a level, or I tapped into something that was a level above me, or more than one level above me. And that was really sort of the inspiration for the song. So anyway, so that's a little bit about this song, and I hope that even though I use imagery in it that's probably distinctly, you know, quote-unquote Christian on some level, that you'll understand that I don't intend to describe something that is just a phenomenon for Christians or whatever. It's a phenomenon, I think, for everyone, and it's become a really important song to me because of those ideas. So yeah, so here's Maria.
Inside my soul, you traverse the steps. Maria, Maria, you're blessing my being. If I beckon you forth, you arrive unannounced. She will bathe my soul and lead me up. But this is the freedom, this is the wire to the one who sang first and gave birth to as she bathes their souls and leads them up. This is the freedom, this is the wire to the one who sang first and gave birth to desire. Maria is ours and we have been blessed to sing here where the Holy Ghost will rest. A moonbeam, a cloud, a wave on the sand. We think we can hold you, but we can't be contained. The truest of gifts must be given away as she bathes our souls and leads us up. Gave birth to desire. Maria is ours and we've been blessed to sing here where the Holy